Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Unchained Patriot. I'm your host, Tim Davis, aka Professor X. One man, one opinion. Trying to make sense of it all in this tyrannical new world order that we're all experiencing. First, let me start off by saying thank you for tuning in. And don't forget to give it a thumbs up, hit like, hit subscribe, and the notification bell to catch future shows. So it is December 11th, 2022. So let's get started. As liberty is being stripped from us here in America, and global tyranny is on the rise under many guises, we need to expose this and these evils that are plaguing the world. Tonight's show, which is the first episode, first show, first season, is on the 4 pillars of a republic, the 4 pillars of liberty, the First Amendment, and how it's being taken away by governments using tools of private industries like big tech and censorship and censoring free speech. So we're going to talk about a little rant. Sure, you know it, I know it. We live in extraordinary times. We don't know who's real, who's fake, who speaks the truth, who speaks lies. Who do you trust? Who do you not trust? Those are the questions. And this brings me to the 4 pillars of freedom. The 4 pillars of freedom, which is the foundation of a republic and democracy. The 4 pillars are freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of the press, and freedom of assembly. All right, that's the First Amendment, no? But those are the pillars. The Constitution is not an instrument for the government to restrain the people. It's an instrument for the people to restrain the government, as Patrick Henry said 200 plus years ago. And this is why the Founding Fathers gave us the First Amendment that was molded from ancient Greek, Solon and the Athenians. The First Amendment. Let me get the First Amendment, I'll read it to you. The First Amendment states this: Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion, or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech, or the press, or the right of the people peaceably to assemble to petition the government for redress of grievances. And what we have today with the tyranny is our government is circumventing our Constitution and Bill of Rights and using private businesses, private-public partnerships to suppress us. And that's the definition of fascism. And this is the First Amendment. Let me give it to you guys real quick so you guys can see. I'll put it up there for a couple minutes, right? Oops. All right? That's the First Amendment. And as we all see, we're living it through social medias and all sorts of what technology that's going on today, we're being punished. Fascism under the guise of democracy. It's a global thing. And these are the 4 pillars of freedom that I was talking about. Freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of the press, and freedom of assembly. And that's the foundation of our country and the foundation of democracy and our republic. So with that being said, what if I told you, if it were not for alternative podcasters, bloggers, vloggers, YouTubers, and talking heads, all of your news coverage would just be CIA controlled, leftist legacy corporate media. And it's all legally done using an NDAA Act. In future shows, we'll talk about NDAA Act and stuff like that. We have a lot of stuff to talk about. The media can't push lies anymore because there are thousands of digital soldiers, digital patriots who dig up the facts in minutes and spread the truth within hours. Narratives that would last weeks, months, even years are destroyed in hours, in days. We are the news. We are the storm, and they fear us. Every person out there is an independent journalist. You're a free press person, and you're protected by the First Amendment. And that's why these news agencies, mainstream media, in collaboration with big government, big tech, private industries, and they put chains around the news, around TV, around the press to spread lies to us. And we're going to break it. We're unchained. I'm the Unchained Patriot. So are you. And we're going to expose this to right this ship that's sinking. So let me ask you this. Let me say this. Me personally, one man, one opinion. I've been shadow banned, had other channels, Facebook jail, YouTube kicked off, so on and so on. What if the people who are being banned because of fake news, what if they aren't being banned of fake news? What if the real reason they are being banned is because the government doesn't want you to know what's really going on, right? And the bottom line comes down to this. I'm going to try to make this short because this is my first show. And we're going to talk about a lot as this show grows and as we progress and put forth more videos. It comes down to this. If you don't support the First Amendment, you don't belong in America. You don't. Go to China, go to North Korea. And our First Amendment is really under assault. And it's being used by private industries. Section 230, it's called. It's just tape, duct tape, taping it around us. Section 230. It's all these big tech companies they get to use to suppress the First Amendment. And as Twitter, Elon Musk and everybody's, as Twitter's coming out, it's proven that certain political parties, or it's not proven, everybody's innocent until proven guilty, but it's being exposed through Twitter's accounts, CEOs and stuff like that, that from one particular political party, they were told to suppress certain individual speeches, free speech, opinions, matters such as that. And they did it. And I'm one of the victims. The truth is no longer hidden anymore. It's just out there for everybody to see. But the problem with that is now people are hiding from the truth. My feelings are hurt. I'm offended. It's insane. It's insanity. So like I said, it's my first little show. I'm on about almost 10 minutes. So I'm going to tune out. Please, again, we're going to dive into history. We're going to dive into religion. We're going to dive into all the tyranny and illegal plunder under the guise of safety, security, recovery, and so on and so on. Fiction books like 1984, Fahrenheit, A New Brave New World, Fahrenheit 451. All these fiction books are now becoming a reality. It's like a tool. It's like a guide. It's not fiction anymore. We're living it. So anyway, let me just sum this up, and I'm going to tune out. Like I got to ask again. It's the first show. So if you're new to it, if you're tuning in for the first time like I'm doing it for the first time, please give a thumbs up, hit subscribe, notification bell, share it, leave a comment. Let's get these algorithms up. And we'll start moving forward. So I'm going to leave you with this. Never apologize for being a patriot. I'm Tim Davis, a.k.a. Professor X, your New Age Patriot with a 1776 attitude. Signing out, saying good night, saying God bless you, and God bless America. I'll talk to you guys soon. Good night.